Köszönöm. It's a great honor for me to speak to you in this impressive historical building. Since we have been working for several years with state-owned companies who employ people with disabilities, I was asked to share our experience with you. First of all, I would like to give you a brief introduction of who we are and what we are doing. Rissmann is a small group of companies with a headquarters in Nuremberg in the north of Bavaria, and we have subsidiaries in China, in Qingdao, in Hong Kong, and in Hungary, in Nyíregyháza. Rissmann is the leading European manufacturer of exclusive and individual packaging solutions for the branded goods industry in the high-end consumer and luxury goods sector. Depending on the price, the quality, and the delivery time expectations, we decide if we produce these products in Europe or in Asia. At our headquarters in Nuremberg, we create and produce for our domestic and international customers high-quality, innovative packaging in the form of hard cardboard boxes and high-quality paper bags. These products are produced in volumes of around 10,000 pieces, up to 2.5 million pieces a year, in Asia even higher. In Nuremberg, we produce these hard cardboard boxes and paper bags on semi-automatic and automatic lines. But as you can see on the pictures, we have a lot of products who need manual processing. Ribbons and handles need to be glued or knotted on the boxes and bags. Inlays need to be glued into the boxes, and so on. If the total quality is low, we also decide to produce the complete box or bags manually. In the beginning of the 90s, we started looking for more economic solutions to produce these semi-finished and more complex manual products outside of our facilities in Nuremberg. In the mid-90s, we had then the first contact with the Hungarian companies who employ people with reduced capacity to work. And we started with a small pilot order in one location to test the ability of these people to check if they were able to produce high-quality packaging products. At the beginning, we were very skeptical that this would be possible. But during the process, we saw that the people liked to work with paper and cardboard products. We found out that they were extremely reliable and they didn't have any problem doing all day long the same work. They were very accurate and we liked their constant way of working. That's the reason why we decided to move all our manual work out of our German production facilities to Hungary. And in 1997, we established our first subsidiary in Hungary, Bags & More. Today, we still try to produce as much as possible on our automatic lines in Nuremberg, but we transferred the manual work completely to Hungary. We have installed a shuttle transfer for all the raw materials and half-finished goods to the central warehouses of our partners in Hungary, and from there on, they are transferred to the different production sites all over the country. Bags & More, our subsidiary, has the task to do the coordination between our Nuremberg activities and the production sites. Every time a new product is launched, the workers need to be trained and we have to show them the detailed steps how to produce our products. Bags & More sets up the process flow and agrees also on the common quality measurement steps. They also do random quality checks but that doesn't impact the fact that every production site is responsible for his own quality. All finished goods are then delivered to our central warehouse in Casa. There we do an AQL check and we store them in Casa, or we send them back to Germany or directly to our customers. During all these years, we supported the workshops to build up a quality management system, and we trained all the workers. In the meantime, we are working with more than 30 workshops spread all over Hungary. We are giving work to around 100 reliable and trained workers, and we are happy that we can support the social integration of people with reduced abilities on a larger scale. But working with state-owned companies which employ people with disabilities can also be very challenging, especially if you have demanding customers like we have. For us and for our customers, stability is the highest value. Independent of the outcome of the elections, changing parties or contact persons, we need reliability. We have long-lasting contracts with our customers, and they get very nervous if something in the supply chain is changing. With every change, the global brands ask us, does everything stay the same as it is? Will we have disadvantages of this changed law because of the new management, because of changed processes? It is important to all our customers that they always have the same framework conditions, the same unchanged law for employment, the same level of quality, the same contact persons, no fluctuation of the well-educated employees, if possible, no change at all. Of course, we all know that it isn't possible, and that standing still means going backwards. Change is important, because we need to grow and we need to learn. But it's extremely important that we communicate these changes to our partners in front, and that we don't face them up to facts. To avoid this, we are always open to discuss at all levels when politics is faced with decisions whose measures could have an impact on our market, our cooperation, or our strategy. After all these years, the cooperation with organizations who employ people with reduced working capacity has become a core part of our business and of our growth strategy in Europe. During the research for this speech, I found out that 2020 is the 25th anniversary year of our cooperation with the state-owned companies. And this demonstrates how important the economic added value of employing people with reduced working capacity is. These organizations, their reliable manpower, and the state in the background is a stable and sustainable foundation to convince other global brands for whom the social responsibility for the integration of disabled people plays and will play an even more important in the future, to work together with us. We at Rissmann are more than happy that we can work together with KSMU, RFU and VKF and their workers, and that we can support the jointly undertaken social responsibility. To underline this statement, we decided to renew our contract for the next 4 years and to build together with KSMU in 2020 a new production and warehouse facility in Casa, so that we can grow further together with these organizations. Nagyon köszönöm, fügölmüket.